and price in monitor. Yeah, perfect. Let me show you some other macros also, which has been used. So if you can go to day 3 file, the folder, and there's one more folder in that, the macros. Yeah. And if you click on merge sheets, hmm. So I have these four sheets in which, if you go to sheet 1, I have the data like client name, country, city, location, and amount. And there are 4 rows. And if you go to sheet 2, there are 3 rows. The headers are same, but like data is changed. Again, if you go to sheet 3, sheet 4 is the same scenario. Now, if I give you a task on a new sheet, I want entire data from sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, and sheet 4. In a new sheet, I want the data from sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, and sheet 4. How you are going to do that?
Copy and paste.
Yeah, it's like generally we do is copy and paste. If you can just do it quickly so that. Okay, now see how I have, this is the coding macro. This is not the recording macro. See, there's one macro in this sheet, how this is going to perform. Go to developer and go to macro, and there's a macro named as combine, and say run. You'll see the first sheet named as combined came. Let's see, go to combined sheet. And all the data from sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, sheet 4, 5 been combined.
Okay.
If this macro is open, it will run the same process to any other file also. So if you have any other Excel file, so let's do that. Go to any other blank Excel file. As it was having a different data, so it combined like this.
Cool.
Good. So it will work for the rest of the data also. Okay. Now if I ask you to convert this entire data into capital letters, column A, B, C, and D, what you are going to do? I want to convert this data into capital letters. How you are going to do? Okay, so this was maybe one or two column you have done through upper. I think in day 2, there is a file named as VLOOKUP exercise. Just go to day 2 and open that. Yeah, VLOOKUP exercise. Now you go to sort and filter sheet. Now, if I'll say you have to convert the entire sheet into capitals, won't it be a task for you? Because it
Yeah.
has so many columns and they are not together, like, sometimes in between the number data as well. Can you see? It's like full name, also supervisor, then company. Then in between, there are no date
Yep.
hide. So it will be very difficult every time it becomes a task. Now, as I was telling you, so there are so many codes available in Google, which you can always use it. See how? You just go to Google and type VBA code to change into uppercase. You have to just type the word VBA. Type VBA code uppercase. Yeah. You'll see many, basically, like, many functions will come. Let's basically do the second one. Second one. Yeah, scroll down. Not this one. Go back and we have to find out. As there are so many codes, you have to do little research on it. Scroll down. Yeah, you can use this one. How to make Excel change case to uppercase using VBA. This one. Yeah. Okay. So scroll down now. Yeah. Now what you have to do is it's written convert entire worksheet to uppercase. So you have to start selecting from sub till end. Sub, copy it. Have you done Control C?
Yep.
Yeah. Now come to this Excel sheet, sort and filter sheet. And you have to go to developer and go to Visual Basic. The first option, the Visual Basic. So it comes at the back end. Now you have to, like, it's already coded. You have to go to insert and module and paste the code. Okay. Now let's go to Excel back. Let's go to that VLOOKUP exercise thing, Excel. Are you able to go back?
Mhm.
Yeah. Let's select the entire sheet now. First, you have to select it. Select it. Select it. cancel it. Yeah. And now basically go to developer macros, and macro name is the second one, convert uppercase. Now say run. Can you see the magic?
So when you import something like that, it doesn't take a shortcut. You can just run it.
Yes, it doesn't take a shortcut. If you want, you can give the shortcut key. You can go to macros. You can go to the macros thing, developer and macros. And if you want to give the shortcut key to this one, so say convert and go to options. Can you see below options? Here you can
Okay.
give any shortcut key which you want to. So let's
But
give
it
some
doesn't
other.
automatically give it one. Good.
No, automatically it will not give. Fine. As we have pasted the code, we can try in some other workbook also the same code. Open some other. Okay, you're trying on this one. Have you seen that?
Yep.
So no need of applying any function. Fine. So
Yep.
yeah. Okay, now try finding out the code yourself for lowercase and do the process.
All set.
Yeah, this worked. Wow. Very nice. Good job. Now, what you need to take care is wherever you are pasting the code in any workbook, wherever you have pasted the code, that need to be saved as macro enabled. Otherwise, it will not work for the next time.
Right.
Right? Can you think of any other function which you require regularly and you require VBA for that? Can you think of any other function? Just go to Google and see any other thing which you require it regularly, maybe. Okay, I'll give you a hint. So, like, create a VB code to have an index of your file. So, suppose if you have 10 sheets, I want to have an index for it. I think you're writing little less. So, if you can write VB code for index of the sheets, then it will come. Otherwise, it's coming index match. So, I have to write the full index. You can see it's coming over here. So, if index of linking the sheet, I think word was coming directly. You say it comes directly.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking for.
Have you got? No?
I don't know what I'm looking for.
Okay. So let's go to Google again. So on a Google, you have to write, like, I think you are on right track. So how to create a hyperlink index of sheets on workbook. Can you see the Mr. Excel VBA, the third one? Not this one. Not this one. It was coming below. Scroll below. Yeah, this one. The last one. Yeah. If you can just open the full screen, I'm not able to see the full code. If you can, yeah. Okay, so it's showing you the code. So just copy. It's showing you. And let's go to Excel and go to any file, any sheet. Yeah, better. And perfect. Now go to Excel and run the macro. Oh, I think it requires some blank sheet. So if you can just make one blank sheet and then I think it will run. Yeah. Now let's go to blank sheet. First go to blank sheet. And there you have to run the macro again. Not this one. Not this one. It's like, yeah. Okay. So let's go to Google again. I think we missed something. If you can go to that code again. Wait. Hmm. So this
His
way,
code is wrong.
basically, you have, yeah, this code is wrong. Fine. So that's why, like, what I did is I have given you 10 codes, which has been used a lot. Fine. If you go to the folder of the macros, because otherwise you have to search them. But this is the way of searching. Fine. If you go to the macros, day 3, macros folder, and if you see sample macros, I have given you the 10 macros code. Fine. So the third one is the same. Third one is to create the index. So you can just copy the third one and maybe to other workbook, any other workbook. Yeah. Is it okay? Now you got an index. If you click on any of the sheet, it will go to that sheet.
Yeah.
Fine. So I've given you 10 macros basically. So otherwise, if you want some more, I have shown you how to go to that. You have to type just VB and you have to see which code works for you.
Yep.
Okay. Now, Monique, any query, anything which you want to ask from me, because I'm done with the content. Anything which you want to ask?
Nope.
All good? All look okay?
All good.
I hope you have learned for these 3 days. Is it a good, is it,
Absolutely.
yeah?
Yeah, I'd never even heard of these macros before.
Right, right. It's a powerful feature of Excel. Anything that you want to automate, you can have that coding in VBA. Like, the code, people write the code themselves also. So if you know the coding, you can go to the backend and type yourself the code.
Mhm.
You
So
know,
like would you say like have one like workbook open with all the codes on it and just use that to run workbooks you're working on so you don't have to save them differently?
yeah, yeah, yes, yes. You can have like, and what you can do is like what you was doing is if you have one workbook, go to developer and again go to Visual Basic. Visual
Mhm.
Basic. So if you have any code, you can paste it below also. So like, if you can just cut, say Control X, so just cut it, Control X, this one, and minimize this window. So that will come to minimize this window. And you can just after end sub press enter and paste the code over here also. So, these are two different codes. Are you getting me?
Yep.
So you can do this way also,
Do they come up as two different codes in the
codes.
macros list?
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
Fine. So these two will come a different macro workbook, macro codes like this. So you can have in same module also different macros.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay. So which all things you are going to basically apply in your work? What do you think? Can you make the
Uh,
dashboard?
say that again?
I'm saying, will you be able to make the dashboards which you have done through pivots, like the charts and all, the slicer?
Yeah.
Okay. What other thing?
pivot tables, index and VLOOKUPs, HLOOKUPs,
Yeah.
the spark lines.
Hmm. We did a lot of other formulas also, date formulas, conditional formatting, text formulas, and then lookup formulas. And we did slicers, we did timelines, and what if analysis, goal seek.
Say that again.
I think we did what if analysis also, like goal
Yep.
seek, scenarios, and data table. Remember?
Yep.
It was in data and what if analysis. So I hope it's clear to you. If you stuck somewhere, you can always mail it to me. If you like, if you have some doubt further also,
Okay.
you can always connect back with me.
Nice.
Right? Okay. Steve, I'm done with the session. Anything which you want me to add on? Is Steve here? Doesn't look like. Hmm. Hey, Steve, are you here? So, morning, will you be working from home or will you be going now?
I think I'm going to be working from home for a while until things get better in the States or at least in New England before I go into the office.
Okay. Okay. So, is it your first job?
Yeah.
Oh, very
Yeah.
nice.
Just graduated from school last May. So
Last May. Oh, so the graduation happened
no, it was all online. It was like a virtual graduation.
virtual graduation.
Yeah.
What you learned last year? Any special dish you learned? You cooked?
Especially, well, we just cooked lo mein for the very first time. That's what we did this weekend. Um, like shakshuka. Um, I don't know. I like to throw things in a crock pot and leave it for a day, like a slow cooker. You know, you just throw everything in there. It's really good. You cut up some potatoes and you put
Hmm.
some cheddar in there and some like salt and pepper and some bacon, or you can put in some beef or stuff. And you just leave that in there and you put it on the slow cooker for like 9 hours, like all day, right? You don't have to stir it or anything. You just leave it in there, and then when you
Oh,
come back, it's ready to eat.
oh, slow cooking.
Yeah, you can
Oh,
do that with like chicken too, like chicken and gravy and rice and stuff. It's really good.
and in India, like me also, half of the India is totally vegetarian. So they don't eat egg, they don't eat chicken.
Oh
And
wow.
a beef, like in our basically country, we worship cow. So we like, so beef is no to us.
Do you eat pork?
Not at all. I'm a
No.
vegetarian.
Oh,
I
you're
was,
vegetarian.
yeah, yeah.
So
So
when you cook for your family and stuff, what meals do you cook? Like what were like common things that you all eat?
so we eat a lot of pulses every day. So every one meal it's a pulses, so we eat a lot of pulses, um and it's like, every day we eat, we need dough, and then we make chapatis out of it, and then cook vegetables like potatoes, beans,
Nice.
cauliflower, brinjal, all these vegetables on daily basis. And then we have a lot of rice also. So
So you make dough every day? Is that hard?
it is, but in India we have got helps also, like so one girl come to my house to help me every day.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So we've got a lot of helps also around us. So
That's so great to like have like home cooked meals every day. It doesn't happen as much in America.
I know basically, like because generally in America you people have, like, because you have to manage everything. with
Yeah.
us, like, we have a lot of people around. So, we have drivers, we have maid servants, we have for cleaning also. There's one lady who comes. So we have a lot of helps around us.
Oh, wow. So that's
That's why
why you're able to stay up till 2
that's why
a.m.
we're able to manage it. Yeah, that's why we're able to manage it.
Because I couldn't imagine doing that over here, or at least just with the way I run my life. There's no way.
But yes, basically, we do ourselves also. So many a times, like, these helps disappear randomly. So we
Ugh,
are very much aware of it. So we do ourselves also.
I would be so tired every day.
But you would love Indian food. So I invite you whenever you are based, whenever the situation is normal, do come to India.
Yeah, I want to go.
Yeah.
I really want to go. I want to go to like a few different Asian countries. So like I want to go to Hong Kong.